You're listening to The Hammerin' Hank Show with Henry Ochs and Ryan Hoppe. The Hammerin' Hank Show.
Yeah. Yeah. Hammerin' Hank, legend on the airway spree. Autistic kingpin, Cali's hard OG. Wild 949, he the voice they need. Doghouse days, laying down the creed. Too legit to quit, Hammerin' Hank on fire. Mic in hand, lifeline and wire. Radio beast ain't showing no tire. Underdog champion, always going higher.
Happy Saturday, Hammerin' Hank. How are you, sir?
Extremely good.
Why are you doing so good? What's happening?
Because I had breakfast at my favorite restaurant, Norman's in Castro Valley.
Every morning when you post that, it makes me hungry. What'd you get, scrambled eggs?
No.
What'd you get?
Not just Friday, but country fried steak, hash browns, and toast.
What do you get on?
Juice and coffee.
Wait, so it's with orange juice and coffee?
Yeah.
That is, you got to invite me. If I ever make it out to San Francisco for some reason, or you're in Fremont, right?
Hayward.
I don't know why I said Fremont. Yeah, if I ever make it out there, maybe we can get Ride to Wave Media to pay for my plane ticket. Yeah, we can get out there and do our thing. Hanky, how was your week? Dude, did you see that Stephen Curry game against the Magic?
Yes.
How excited were you?
Terrific.
What was your favorite part of the game?
Shot, buzzer beater first half.
Dude, that's when I knew they had a fighting chance because they were losing in the first half. I am a big Warriors fan. I almost.
It was the number one play on SportsCenter.
It was the number one play on SportsCenter?
Yep.
I didn't know people still watch SportsCenter. What's your who's your favorite ESPN personality? Some of them.
Hannah Storm.
Yeah, she's great. She's absolutely amazing. Now, Hanky, I've been a little depressed this week, and Hank's joke of the day, all the 10 jokes you give, always cheer me up. So, are you ready?
Ready.
Let me hit it.
Hank's joke hitting like a thumper from the trunk. Punchlines cracking louder than a cat, no punk. Ryan Hoppe, ride shotgun with Oak. Dropping these laughs, crew never going broke. It's a Hammerin' Hank show, keeping it raw. Joke sharper than a blade, cutting through the saw. Every segment fire, humor like a burn. Tune in for the laughs, watch the tables turn.
What up, Hank? So, give me the jokes.
Why don't skeletons fight each other?
Why?
Because they don't have the guts.
What else you got?
I told my wife she should embrace her mistakes.
Why?
She gave me a hug.
Next.
Why did the Scarecrow win an award?
Why?
Because he was outstanding in his field.
Next.
I'm reading a book on anti-gravity.
What is the book on anti-gravity?
It's impossible to put down.
Next.
Why did the bicycle fall over?
Why did the bicycle fall over?
Because it was too tired, I should say.
Next.
I used to play piano by ear,
Why? What happened?
but now I use my hands. Why did the tomato turn red?
Why?
Because it's all the salad dressing.
Next.
Ask the librarian if they have any book on paranoia.
What is it?
She whites bread. They right behind you.
Wait, say that one more time.
They're right behind you.
Any more?
Why don't eggs tell jokes?
Why?
Because they might crack up.
Or they'll be very expensive with all the inflation going on. Any more?
I told my boss 3 companies were after me for a better job.
Yeah, go on.
Turns out it was the electric company, water company, and the gas company.
Oh, my God, Hanky. You're the best.
Thank you, buddy.
You're quite welcome. What are your thoughts, Hanky? The MLB season's right around the corner. What are your thoughts on spring training?
Spring training is good. Looking forward to the coming baseball season. And I hope my Royals go all the way to win the World Series this year.
Who are some of the players that you love?
Bobby West Jr., Salvador Perez,
Yes, sir.
and also Lamont Wade Jr., who plays for the Giants.
Are you a Giants fan at all?
My sister is Smurfette.
Where did the name Smurfette come from?
You know the cartoon Smurfette?
Oh, yeah. Nah.
I love that cartoon so much.
Hanky, I was on Reddit, and there's a Reddit page called Forgotten TV Shows. And do you remember a show on Nickelodeon called Wienerville?
No, I don't.
Yeah, it was on for 1 year. I was watching it. It was very trippy. Anyway, now, by the way, Hanky, who do you think the Royals would play in the World Series? Anybody?
Maybe the Giants.
That would be pretty crazy. Now, Hanky, are you ready for pop music trivia?
Definitely.
All right. Let me hit the button.
Turn on the show with Henry and Ryan. Pop trivia questions, yeah, no lying. Got my mind sharp like a blade that's flying. They asking those questions, got my brain frying. Hammerin' Hank's got the mic up high. Pop hits playing to the end of the sky. Gotta keep it real, can't let it slide. Answers in my head, can't let them hide. Pop trivia, yeah, we bringing the heat. Get your knowledge up, take a seat.
What's up, Hank?
In 1970, this duo from New York City had a #1 hit record called Bridge Over Troubled Water.
Cher.
This duo's last top 10 hit. Could you please name the artist who had this hit record?
Was it Cher?
Nope. Simon Garfunkel.
I should have guessed that. Next.
In 1972, this male vocalist had a song called Me and You and a Dog Named Boo. Could you please name the artist who had this big hit record?
Eric Clapton.
Nope, it was Lobo.
Lobo was the name of the artist?
Lobo.
Never heard of it.
You never heard of Lobo?
I have not, Hank. That might be our age difference. I need to look up Lobo. After the show ends, I am going to go on a deep dive for Lobo. Send me some of your favorite songs by them later.
All right. In 1982, actually 1981, this female artist had the #1 hit record for the entire year called Betty Davis Eyes. Could you please name the artist who had this hit record?
Madonna?
Nope. Kim Carnes.
I think I have never gotten one thing right on this, man. I need to learn my music. Anything else, Hanky?
In 1986, this female artist who used to work in a New York City donut shop had a hit record called Papa Don't Preach. Could you please name the artist who had this hit record?
LL Cool J?
Nope, Madonna.
That was the Madonna answer, not the one before. I love it. I love it, Hank. You bring the answers I don't know, but I love it.
Thank you. That's it for the music trivia.
All righty. If you want to leave us a voicemail, 856-494-6773. Hanky, it says here you want to talk about your buddy list. What is your buddy list?
I have a dog named Marley who's celebrating a big birthday tomorrow.
How old?
She'll be 9 years old.
Oh, my goodness. Where did you get Marley?
A friend of ours named Melissa bought her to us.
What are your favorite parts of Marley?
Eating.
What does she eat? Like dog treats?
Dog food, yep, and dog treats.
Do you ever give her human food?
I give it to her every day.
Hell yeah. Now,
and everybody with mine is
yeah. Anybody else on your buddy list?
Selena.
Selena from Wild 94.9?
Yep.
Yeah, she's great, man. She's one of the best co-hosts. Well, she's one of the best female hosts as well in radio. She's awesome.
Extremely awesome. Maybe we should invite her to come on the Hammerin' Hank show someday.
I sent her a DM. I think she gets so many DMs that she didn't open it that I'll probably figure out her iHeartMedia email and then send it. If you know her,
Okay.
don't say her email, but if you know it, send it to me because it's pretty hard to DM somebody, you know. But Hanky,
Unfortunately, I don't know her email address.
I'll figure it out. That stuff we'll figure out off air. Now, Hanky, it says here you have thoughts on today's pop music.
Today's pop music is doing very well. I love the new song by Gracie Abrams called "That's So True."
I have not heard this, man. What we should do is you should have me listen to some of your favorite songs, and then I'll give my opinion on it because we can't play it on the show because of copyright. But I got to learn more about music, man. You are very well versed.
I also like that new song by Olivia Rodrigo called "Obsessed."
What about Sabrina Carpenter?
I love Sabrina Carpenter.
Freaking hot.
I love Sabrina Carpenter because she had a hit record called "Espresso."
Yeah, she did. I like what she does with the microphone, too. It's very naughty.
I wish I could see her in concert someday, but unfortunately, I can't
Why can't you?
because I'm old, dumb, and broke.
You're not dumb, Hank. You are old, and we're going to fix the broke problem. We're going to become millionaires off of this. Now, Hanky, what is the first song you think of when you hear this music I'm about to play? Give it a sec. Oh, jeez. It brings back the memories.
I used Open Your Heart by Madonna.
American Idol. Took a minute to load.
American Idol. I wish I could see the person.
Let me turn down the sound. What'd you say about American Idol?
I wish I could come to LA and see American Idol in person.
I didn't even know it's still on TV, to be honest with you, bud.
Season premieres in a week on ABC.
Will you be watching that?
Maybe.
I didn't even know American Idol was still on. I'll be quite honest with you.
They just hired a new judge named Carrie Underwood.
Oh, yeah. You're really energetic today. Let's pump up the music a second. Let's wake me up. Oh, yeah. I should ask the DJ when I'm at the club to play the American Idol music. You know what is the best intro of all times?
Yes.
I'm going to play it for you right here. It is the Wendy Williams intro.
Feel it, feel it. Come on and feel it. Say it like you mean it. Shout it
Wendy
out,
Williams,
feel
what's
it,
she
feel
in
it,
the
feel it.
New York City?
Come on and mean it. How you do it.
What'd you say, bud?
Was Wendy Williams a radio personality in New York?
Yeah, on BLS. She gave Charlemagne his big break. That was where he began. And then became the Breakfast Club later. Isn't this great, though? Puts you in a good mood. Makes you want to party. All right, enough of that.
Yep.
It's the only thing I like about her. Hanky.
Yep.
So I'm about 25 years younger than you, but I was on MySpace. Never had a Friendster, never had a Zynga, but I had a MySpace. But it says
I did too.
But it says here you want to talk about it. What do you think happened to MySpace?
MySpace went bye, bye, bye.
Man, you are making me so happy, bro. Every time we did a show, you always cheer me up. I
And
love it.
Friendster went bye, bye, bye.
Did you ever have a Zynga?
Nope.
You never had a Zynga?
Nope.
I think I should have known the first time you said nope. You said nope, and I'm like, you sure? You're like, nope. Now, Hanky,
Yes.
what was it like when you got to interview Brooke Hogan?
It was very good. I loved doing this interview.
Do you know what year it was?
2009.
Let's go back to that.
He was like, let me suck in some air.
For whatever reason on this interview, Hank was breathing heavier than I've ever heard him before.
Maybe it's because Star Wars is out.
Wally Fine, what's up? It's the world's most lovable autistic Hammerin Hank. I'm here for the JV in the morning show.
Oh, that guy.
And I have a very special guest, and it's my profound pleasure to welcome.
Is it taking like 20 minutes to get this intro out? Why don't you do that on the next one? Make it the world's longest intro.
Brooke Hogan.
Hi, Hank. How are you?
Pretty good.
Whoa!
I'm
Pretty good. Give me a second. Okay.
a huge fan of your hit TV show, Hogan's Heroes.
Hogan's Heroes? You mean Hogan Knows Best,
Yes.
right?
Dun 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 dun
theme
dun
song.
dun 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 dun.
You sing beautifully.
You weren't on Hogan's Heroes. Who the hell are you?
Well, I have a TV show called Hogan Knows Best, and I'm Brooke Hogan, so I'm Hulk Hogan's daughter. Do you ever watch wrestling?
Yes.
Yeah, do you know who Hulk Hogan is?
He's the world's famous wrestler.
The world's famous. What's the name of her reality show that's about
Brooke Knows Best.
Brooke Knows Best. Okay. About what?
It's about her living in Miami on her own, away from her family
What
and
does she know
her
best?
dad, you know.
Yes, he is.
So anyway, how on did...
What happens every once in a while, folks, is he just like starts out of every orifice. It just starts going. When you hear this, his ears, his nose, everything is leaking this.
So anyway, how long do you think I last in the ring against your old man, Hulk?
I think you would do pretty good.
That would be sweet if they set that match
my
up.
gosh.
Because Hulk can't wait. He's either beaten up on a tardo.
Oh, come on.
I mean, mentally challenged.
Thank you. Get it right.
Or what if he's like held all this anger from what I put him through, and
I know, he
beats
just
him
rips Hulk
down.
apart. You never know.
Yeah, actually, he takes his limbs off and shoves them somewhere.
I know it. Deep
That's
breath.
the interview
Coming
afterwards.
to ripping his arms off.
You look like you're strong.
Whom that's interesting.
And a lie.
And if my research is correct, and as always is, you just turned 21 years old on Cinco de Mayo.
Yes, I did, May 5th, so I am able to share a beer with you there, Hank.
Did you get wild and naked?
Did I get wild and naked? No.
You guys think she's a virgin?
Hell no. She's with that dude that's in her new video, Stags. And they've been kicking it for a minute, so no.
Yeah.
I don't know. See, you know everything about everyone. I would never know who Brooke is dating.
Seriously. Dude, I went out to the lobby to go get them, and she was like sitting out by the elevators by herself. And I was like, oh, that's weird. You're here by yourself? And she's like, no, my people are in the lobby there. I walked right past them. I had no idea who they were.
Yeah, she was just
I
here
thought
with
they
them.
were listeners. I thought
Yeah,
Stax.
she was here with but then Christy knows. She's like, oh, Stax. I'm like, who? Who is this? Who is he?
Speaking of naked, why did you turn down Playboy?
You know what? Because I was 16 at the time.
I didn't know that.
And I think that would be...
So Playboy offered
kinda
her a gig
grimy.
at 16?
You would have to know she was
I know
16.
can't
just a couple
legally do
years
that.
ago they offered it again. I didn't know about
Yeah.
the first time.
illegal to photograph a minor, right?
Is that someone you'd want to see? Either of you? Brooke Hogan naked?
Not even.
I'm not that interested either.
Very illegal.
Naked. But I got asked again, but I don't know. I think we're going to have to wait to see how that one pans out.
If Playboy ever came call me, I get naked in a second.
All right.
Right? hit it again for me. That is nasty.
That would be a world record. The saggiest underwear.
Could you just imagine?
They don't just go naked. You got to start off with some panties. I mean, they would have to do a seven-page fold out for those nasty multicolored underwear.
Oh, geez.
Oh, and that smile, that killer winning smile.
Yes, but you're dead sexy, so you should do it.
Hammerin Hank here, conducting a hard-hitting interview with the one and only Brooke Hogan.
Hogan?
And I see you're releasing a new album this summer. Please explain.
Please don't. Christy, that's something that you do, too. Why do you ask people about their album when nobody cares?
You know what? People do care. Some
No,
people who
Brooke
love
Hogan's
music
album.
and appreciate the music. I actually like her new
From
single.
real artists,
It
you
sounds
do.
good. It doesn't sound like Brooke Hogan. It really sounds Good. Not to say she sucks, but
My new album called The Redemption is coming out in July.
If my research is correct, and it always says, you will be making a guest appearance on my debut album.
Whoa. Yeah, I think so. Are you going to be in your little Playboy pose on the cover of it?
Maybe. Before I let you go, I want to tell you that I brushed my teeth on Sunday night.
That's a good one.
Wow.
Sunday night. How many days had that been?
What was this, Thursday?
Oh, God.
In special preparation
I brushed him Sunday.
for your visit, I was hoping I could get some tongue this morning.
Oh, God.
With that tongue, you're getting a lot more with it. I guarantee.
You know what? We're going to have to think about that, but let's meet up in the hallway, Hank. You're looking pretty good today, and your breath smells pretty good, so.
Thank you. Don't you think I'm a sexy beast?
I think you're
Just
a
look
sexy
at those
beast.
pearly whites.
You think they've ever been white?
Oh, I don't think so.
Pearly whites. You got good pearly whites, and you got muscles.
Cool. Well, that's going to do it for
It's like, okay.
Hammerin' Hank, the world's most lovable autistic. It's been a pleasure meeting with you this morning.
Thank you, Hank.
Good job, buddy.
Good job.
Thanks,
It's
Hank.
nice to meet you. Yeah, give me a hug.
Meet you back in the office in a few, okay, buddy?
So what was that ending there? What?
Dude, Hank jumped out of his seat the fastest I've ever seen him move to get his hug with Brooke Hogan, and she's kind of like, oh, okay.
Oh, hi, thanks, hug, yeah.
At the very end there, you hear him just kind of nestled in her bosom.
Good job, Hanky.
Thank you, buddies.
Of course, dude. Now it says here you had some radio shows and stations that you grew up listening to. What are those?
KLOK. It was an AM station, San Jose.
KLOK San Jose. What were some of the shows on there?
Jim Phelps, Ralph Hasty, and Lisa Chrysler.
Did you ever listen to Live 105?
Never did when I was younger.
Did you ever listen? I've heard of a guy named Alex Bennett.
Yep.
I liked
I listen to him from time to time.
I'm friends with Kevin Klein. I like his show on Live 105. He's pretty edgy. He kind of influenced me to be outspoken. He's a good dude. Anyway, riveting stuff, Ryan Hoppe. Who are some shout outs that you want to
I
give?
say what's up to my buddy Lucky Eagle, my dad, my sister Srafet, my dog Marley, who's celebrating her birthday this Sunday, which is tomorrow, and all my buddies in both the Bay Area and in Central Kansas, all my buddies at the Rush County News, which is a weekly newspaper in La Crosse, Kansas, and all my buddies at the CFE First Church in Cache Valley, because I'll be there tomorrow.
Hell yeah. What are you going to pray about tomorrow?
We're going through the book of Esther right now.
Nice. Now, Hanky, every week, and we'll make this a video, every week you want to sing, or you talk about how you want to sing the national anthem at the Modesto Nuts game. How much would that mean to you?
Very good.
It would mean a lot to you if you got to sing the national anthem, correct?
Yep.
Here's your video.
Hello, it's your buddy Henry Ochs, OCHS, aka Hammerin' Hank. I've always wanted to sing the national anthem at a Modesto Nuts game, so here's my national anthem rendition. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner
Oh, wow.
wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
How windy was it that day, Hanky?
It was very windy.
What's the weather like there?
It's cloudy right now.
It's cloudy here too in Florida. Now let's give a proper birthday shout out to your dog, Marley.
Yes, I'd like to give a big shout to my beloved dog, Marley. She will be celebrating her 9th birthday tomorrow. And I love her very, very, very much. Happy birthday, Marley, buddy.
What do you got besides church tomorrow? What do you got planned?
Probably have dinner.
Where are you going to go?
Nowhere.
Oh, what are you going to eat at home?
Maybe Popeye's chicken.
That's awesome, dude. That's the absolute best chicken around. I love Popeyes.
I do too.
So I just asked Suno. I haven't even heard this. Suno is the AI website that makes the songs that we play on this show. And I said, can you make a song about Marley, Hammerin Hank's dog, who is celebrating a birthday? I have not, because I can't play the happy birthday song on here because of copyright. Are you ready for this, Hanky? I have not heard this. I just made this. All right, here we go.
Marley's got a skip in her step. Hammerin Hank's barking with pep. Birthday hats and treats all around. Paws and tails dancing to the sound. Candles flicker as the cake arrives. Pups and pals having the time of their lives. Balloons floating in bright blue skies. Every dog here feels like they won a prize. Happy birthday to Marley and Hank. For those wags and licks we give thanks.
I think the song thinks it's your birthday too.
Nope, my birthday's not till November.
Best friends are who we found.
You like it, Hanky?
I love it.
Of course, your dog deserves it. Now, Hanky, before I let you go, well, first of all, programming note. At the end of this show, I'm going to play my appearance on the JV show from 2014. So that's how we will end the show. But before that, is there anything else you want to talk about before we do a show on Friday? Next Friday.
Yes.
What's that?
I think about recording a new autism awareness PSA.
I have that. Wait, you're thinking about making one, you said?
2020.
Yes, I'm going to load that right now here on Happy Hour.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammerin Hank, and I'm here to give you a few facts about autism. What is autism, you ask? It is a condition that impairs the ability to communicate and to socialize. People with autism have social impairments and often lack the intuition about others that many people take for granted. They're often treated like they are different. Autism can strike anyone regardless of who they are. No medical detection and there is no cure. I may have autism, but I had a good life by having loving family and friends, gaining a college education, and by also working as an on-air radio personality in the San Francisco Bay Area for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact Circle Mental Health Center or visit autismspeaks.org. Autism, being different can be a good thing.
Beautiful job, Hank.
Thank you, buddy.
Anything else?
That's it.
Hank, can you believe we've been doing the show for a half an hour?
Yep.
I know, it's crazy. Now, Hanky, let me load up the outro music because I want to make sure that
before you do,
I'd
like to, if you have any opinions on the Hammerin Hank show of Hoppe, please send me a friend request on Facebook at Hammerin Hank 949 or on Instagram at DJ Hammerin Hank.
Yeah, so leave us a voicemail, 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com. And there is the Hammerin Hank playlist on Spotify that has every episode. It's on the Hoppe radio feed, HOPPE radio.
Or wherever you get your podcast.
Yes, sir. It's on any of the platforms, and it's under the Hoppe radio feed. But to find it, type in HAMMERIN Hank Show. And if you're on Spotify, there's the whole playlist of it. Now, let me load up this exciting music because I don't pay for premium Zoom, so I can't have long shows. But Hanky, let's do this right here.
I'll talk to you real soon.
Hanky.
Peace in your hood.
Oh, man, you did it fast. This has been the Hammerin' Hank Show with Henry Ochs and Ryan Hoppe. Peace in your hood, Hank.
All right, I'll talk to you Friday.
The Hammerin' Hank Show. The JV Show.
1294.9 Bay's number one hit music station. The JV Show. Happy Wednesday to you. I am happy sometimes to help people out coming up. Earlier on the show, we played Young Vars. New, how old is Young Vars?
He's 18 years old.
18-year-old Filipino rapper. I thought he was pretty good. We played his music on the air. Now let's get to this guy, Ryan. He hits me up on Twitter and says, where the hell did that go? Oh, yeah.
Right there in front of you.
Hey, JV, I was wondering if you would want to do a few drops for my 2 radio shows. It would be a cool way for me to come back from a break. So, Scuba Steve, you hit this guy up. Where's he from?
He's from Chicago, Illinois.
All right. Hey, thank you for finally saying Illinois. You've been saying Illinois.
I have?
Yes. All morning.
Really? I've been saying Illinois?
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't even notice that.
Hey, Ryan, good morning.
What's up, JV? How's it going, man?
Pretty good. So, you go to the school called the Illinois Center for Radio?
Yeah, and I will be graduating next month, so right now I'm looking for my first job in radio because I have 2 freelancing radio shows right now.
You sound a lot older than 20 years old. Are you sure you're 20?
Maybe. I might be 30 then. I'm not sure yet.
Ryan, because I want to ask you, you said you've been listening to JV since he was in New York 8 years ago. That makes you 12. So did that, was JV?
No, he's not 12.
No, that made him 12 when he listened to you for the first time in New York with Elvis. Did you kind of like, the JV inspire you to get into radio? You've listened to talk radio since, I guess, age 12?
Yeah, I used to listen to him back when he was in New York, and I would download all of his podcasts, because what I would do is I'd go to my local library and look up radio shows, and I just liked what JV brought to the radio, so he's one of the reasons why I'm going into radio right now.
That's nice.
Oh, that's great. Is Ryan Hope, is that your real name, or is that a radio name?
It's Ryan Hoppe, and yeah, it's just Hoppe and Super Rich. That's the show I have. So
it's so
cool.
Your name is not Ryan Hope.
It's Hoppe.
Oh no! Because I set something up. Hey, you know the old. Have you seen Star Wars?
Yeah.
And so in Star Wars, there's this little scene.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
I was thinking this morning we could try you out with a segment called, Ryan Hope being our only hope, but that's not even your name.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that would work then.
No, we're gonna do it anyway. I want you to give us some advice. We're gonna start with me. Do you on your shows? You got what's your other show on? You have one at the school, and then where's your other radio show?
Well, I have the Hoppe and Super Show, and that airs on the Edge, onair.com at school. And then I have an overnight talk show where I mix like top 40 hits from the last 10 years, and then FM Talk, and that's on WNUR 89.3. Then I have a show called the Friday Sports Riot. It's on Sports Town.
You don't have to promote it. No one's going to go.
My bad.
No, it's fine. So, but would you mind giving, like if someone were to call up needing your advice, would you give advice?
I'd love to.
All right, so we'll start with me here. This is JV. Help me, Ryan Hope.
You're my only hope.
Here's my thing. So my wife Natasha, she and I we got hammered one night, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do some role playing. I'm going to be this guy named Mark. I told you guys about this.
Yes.
Right? So I'm pretending to be Mark, and Mark, when Mark's there, he's talking all nasty. Maybe slaps her on the ass a little bit, hair pulling. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm a little more like, straight laced in the bedroom. But when we get drunk, Mark comes out. The last time we drank, though, well, 2 things. One, my wife is not having as much sex with me, but she wants to drink more, and then she wants nothing to do with JV. She's like, can you get Mark? Like, my wife doesn't even want to have sex with JV anymore. Just this Mark guy. It's kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. Ryan, you're my only hope. What should I do in this situation?
I think you need to do what makes your wife happy. So I think you need to be Mark, JV.
Yeah. I just need to turn into Mark. From now on, I'm Mark?
Yeah.
You guys, it hurts my feelings that she wants nothing to do with JV. This is me. This is who I am.
But she wants a little more excitement. I don't think it's nothing wrong with her being honest about that.
Couldn't you have come up with a better name? Mark is like hella boring.
It was just spur of the
Something
moment.
exotic.
I'm not, well versed in the role playing. All right, let's get to Darrell here.
Help me, Ryan Hope.
You're my only hope.
All right, so Ryan, I met this guy on the internet, and I invited him over the same night we met, and of course we hooked up. We were physically compatible. He really enjoyed my company. I invited him over a second time. We did the same thing, but this time he told me he had a friend. And so I was like, okay, whatever. So I haven't heard from the guy since. No text messages, no emails.
What do you mean a friend, Darrell? I want to get this straight. So he said, I have another friend besides you?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Right. So I haven't heard from the guy since. No text messages, no phone calls, no emails, Ryan. So should I continue to pursue this situation or just kind of leave it alone for what it is?
If this guy doesn't want to be with you, Darrell, then move on from him. He sounds like a douche.
I love Ryan.
I do too.
Okay, Ryan. Appreciate your honesty, buddy.
Yeah, just some good, honest opinions here. All right, so Ryan, you wanted me to do like drops for you. What are you looking for?
Be like, hey, what's up? This is JV from Wild 94.9 in San Francisco, and you're listening to the Hoppe and Super Show. Just things like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right. Let me see if I can do one here. Yo, what up? It's JV, listening to the Who and What show?
Hoppe and Super Rich.
Okay, and I just had sex with Hoppe's sister.
Would that work, Ryan?
That's a bit weird, but I might have to
That's all I
make it
can give
work.
you, dude. I'm sorry. You're just starting out. Don't ask for too much.